What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And today, boys, we've got some FIFA 22 FUT Champs information for you guys. The information about the ranks and how much matches is required, what number of wins you need to get specific rewards have all come out on Twitter. So I thought I'd give you guys the information in a video form, kind of step through it and give you my thoughts overall on how this year's FUT Champs looks like to be. So if you do find this informational, don't forget to hit a big old thumbs up. And if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. And before the video starts, I do apologize if my voice sounds a bit croaky or if my words don't come out properly. It is quite early in the morning here. It's like 6 AM because this information's just come out. So I thought I'd post a video on it, but I don't know how well I'll be able to convey the information. So I do apologize if it's a bit here or there. But yeah, you'll probably see the sun rising slowly as the video goes on as well with the light in the background. But anyway, boys, hopefully that's not too much of an inconvenience. And let's get straight into it. So this morning, I saw on Twitter that Baton had gone ahead and posted the information about the FUT Champs rewards, as well as also the number of rank points you need to get every specific rank. So I thought I could give you just a brief overview of how it all goes. And this is what the screen looks like overall. It looks like there are only 20 matches each weekend league now, so that's obviously come down, but there is another competition in between, which is the Champions, I believe, playoffs, the FUT Champs playoffs. So you are going to need to qualify through division rivals in order to get into the FUT Champs playoffs, and then from there you qualify in the FUT Champs playoffs. I think you need like 5 wins to go ahead and qualify yourself into the FUT Champs finals, but there are only 20 games now that you have to play on the weekend, which is obviously a lot better coming down from the 30, and we even had 40 back in like 17 and 18. So that is how it's set up for this year. For every win that you get 4 points, and for every loss that you get 1 point. So even if you're not doing that well, you're still going to be progressing yourself by losing games. And as you guys can see, there are 6 total tiers this time round, instead of having, I don't even know how many we had. I think it would have been somewhere like 12 or even 13 if you count top 200. But we had a lot of rewards tiers last time in FUT Champs previously, with obviously bronze, silver, gold, elites, and then obviously the top 200s. And now it's kind of refined down to 6 main FUT Champs tiers, which makes it obviously a lot more simple, but I think also there's not as much of a push for those top rewards as much anymore. But anyway, that's kind of how it sets out overall, and we're looking at the first rank now, which is indeed you need 8 points to go ahead and get yourself rank 6 rewards. Basically all that is playing 8 games, or if you can win 2 games, you're going to get that straight away. So all you need to do in FUT Champs is win 2 games, you'll be able to get the first reward set. And of course, it's a pretty entry-level one, and in that reward set, as you guys are able to see, you actually get 1 red player pick straight off the bat, so there's no, like, you need to get to, I think it was 8 wins last year to get a red player pick. You just get a red player pick straight away. You also get 2 15k packs, 1 45k pack, and 5,000 coins, and the good thing also as well this year is it looks like we're getting FUT Champs qualification points, so I don't know if that's going to be used for the playoffs or the finals, but it seems like you're not going to need to play that many games in order to re-qualify. Hopefully there is something to re-qualify for the finals, because I think it is going to be a bit of a pain playing that DKT-esque sort of mode throughout the midweek, but if you have to do it, you kind of have to do it to qualify the things. And I'm pretty sure you can save up your tokens or your points to qualify for the finals for a weekend that you are free off. So that's kind of the whole situation. But yeah, that's what rank 6 looks like. Now, there hasn't been, I don't think, on Baton's Twitter, an information about how many points there are for rank 5, but I'm pretty sure from what I've seen elsewhere, it is going to be a total of 16 points, which is either 4 wins, or you need to go ahead and play 16 games of the weekend league overall, which is not really too rough, I personally think. If you guys should be able to get hopefully 4 wins, I would assume, if you're decently competent FIFA players. But as you guys can see, for rank 5, you're going to be getting yourself 2 red player picks. So this is the equivalent of gold 3 of last year, and you're getting 2 red player picks. Also on top of that, we can't see the coin total unfortunately, but you are getting yourself a 25k pack, a 45k pack, and a 15k pack, and I would assume an increased amount of coin total. So I would assume anywhere from like maybe 10 to 15,000 coins. I don't know entirely, but that is the situation with rank 5. And I gotta say, for only winning 4 games in FUT Champs, that's pretty generous to get 2 red player picks. It seems like the reward schedule's been pretty pushed up, so that is good to see. Now moving onwards, we do have rank 4, and for rank 4 you need to get 32 rank points. So for all you guys out there, that is either going to be 8 wins total, and then obviously you just don't play your game for the rest of it, or you can go ahead and get yourself 4 wins, and then the rest can be losses. So that would obviously be a total of 16 wins, 16 points from wins, and 16 points for losses. And as you guys see, that will get you the rank 4 reward. So once again, rank 4 isn't even that hard to achieve. 4 and 16, a very, very doable record in FUT Champs, I would say, for most people. And at least for most people that are qualifying for FUT Champs. And from that, from rank 4, you guys are going to be going ahead and get yourself 2 player picks, 1 of 4. So this is equivalent to the gold 2 or gold 1 reds from previously. And then also on top of that, 15,000 coins, 2 mega packs, and also 1 45k pack. So some pretty decent coins in there. You're also getting a good amount of Champs qualification points. But also on top of that, the 2 reds, which you last year had to play to 17 wins. Now you only need to really play 4 wins, get 16 losses, or play to 8 wins total, which is extremely doable. Moving over to rank 3, and as you guys can see, there's going to be 44 points required for this rank, and if I'm not mistaken, that should be about 8 wins and 12 losses. Obviously you can get it done in 11 wins total, but I'm pretty sure 8 wins will get you that 32 points, and then another 12 losses will put you up to 44. And for rank 3, ladies and gentlemen, not only are you going to get those gold 2, gold 1-esque sort of reds, but you're going to be getting yourself 100k pack and 1 Team of the Week pack. So essentially what this is right here, obviously the coin total is a lot less, you're getting 35,000 coins, but it is pretty much elite rewards with 1 less red and less coins. And that right there is really good. I think most people should hopefully be able to go positive in the Weekend League, and for 11 wins, to be able to get yourself a Team of the Week premium pack, which if you guys don't know from previous years, it's been 3 Team of the Week players, as well as also 100k pack. I think this was probably where the majority of the casual players that do play a decent amount of FUT Champs will maybe stop if you want to, but obviously it depends on the further rewards and how well you're going in the Weekend League, but I think this is extremely reasonable. Now moving over to rank 2, as you guys can see, you need 56 points, and what that equates to in wins and losses is you're going to need a total of 12 wins and 8 losses, which for a gold 1 tier player should be pretty doable if the matchmaking stays relatively similar. But this is really where the rewards start to rank up, and if you guys want the best chance on your reds this year, you're only going to realistically need to go ahead and get 12 wins. This is basically the equivalent of an elite reward set, because you've got 3 red player picks, you've also got an 100k pack and a Team of the Week pack. Once again, we can't see how many coins they've given. I would assume somewhere around 50 to 60,000 coins, but you're also going to get a mega pack as well on top of that. So this is really close to elite rewards, and the fact that last year it was 23 and 7, which I think for a lot of people was really difficult, and this year you're going to need 1 more loss, but only 12 wins at a 12 and 8 record. They've definitely made this a lot more achievable for a lot of people, implying that the matchmaking stays the same. And then moving on to the final rank, this is going to be the top rank, rank 1. Once again, there's no top 200 this year, and the reason why that is that's because that's moved into division rivals. But for rank 1, you're going to need a total of only, and I say only because comparatively to previous years, this is actually really reasonable to do, 68 points, which if we do the math, it should be about 16 wins and 4 losses. And that is, I would assume, pretty reasonable for any Elite 1 tier player, and you're going to be getting an Elite 1 tier style of reward from it. So going across the rewards, you've got 3 reds, again, 1 of 5, so it's the same as the rank 2 reds, but you also on top of that do get 1 ultimate pack, 2 premium Team of the Week packs, which if the Team of the Week packs stay the same, will be 6 informs, and then also a total of 105,000 coins, which is a big coin boost. I believe Elite 1 last year was 125,000 coins, so this obviously is a tiny bit behind Elite 1 because you're not getting the same amount of gold players and you're also getting less coins, but the fact that it's going to be 16 and 4 means that it's a lot more achievable than Elite 1. I would argue that this is probably better rewards than Elite 2, and you're going to need to get only 16 and 4 compared to 25 and 5. So they've done really, really well with the rewards. I think they're quite generous, depending, obviously, how the matchmaking goes. But that is kind of the overall reward set. And what I will say, the good thing about this reward set is there really isn't a stopping point. Like, if you guys are progressing in your ranks, you guys are going to get better and better ranks as the game goes on. There's not really a stopping point where you're like, yep, you know what? That reward set right there, maybe gold 2 or gold 1. I'm going to prefer that instead of the team week packs because maybe team of the year is coming out or something. That's not going to be the case this time round. We've actually got a progression in the ranks, so that's really good. And then also on top of it, it seems like it's a lot more casual for the majority of the people. Once again, if you guys are able to get 12 wins, you're going to get the majority of the reds. But even if you're only able to get 8 wins and 12 losses, you're going to be getting the equivalent of an elite reward without just one more red and a few less coins. So they've done really, really well with this reward set here, I personally think. And yeah, hopefully you guys are pretty happy with this. Again, it depends on how the matchmaking goes. If you guys don't know how matchmaking worked last year, we used to have a ELO system where basically it worked on your wins minus your losses. So you basically took your wins, you minus your losses, and then you could match anyone within like a radius of 5 wins and losses, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's how it used to work. But if they've changed that and you start to match harder people earlier, that might be obviously one of the things that make it a lot harder to get high rank. But if the matchmaking stays the same, I think it'll be pretty easy to get some pretty good rewards this year. And I think it needed to happen because obviously during team of the season, the gap between gold 1 and elite 3 is huge. So if we go back to like rank 3, you're going to be getting yourself a premium team of the season pack, I would assume. But also on top of that, I think that it scales a lot better. There's a good progression through this. So yeah, it looks really good. I'm excited to play the new FUT champs. Hope you guys are too. And FIFA 22 is really coming out really soon. So should be good. But anyway, boys, that's the overall FUT champs finals system overall. Hopefully that kind of explained it a bit. Once again, we don't know the entirety of the ins and outs of the division rivals and FUT champs playoffs just yet. And once again, if you guys haven't seen it already, they do have a deep dive about it, but all it says is that you need a certain amount of wins. I think it's supposed to be about 5 to get through to the FUT Champs finals, and then to get into this mode, you're going to need to win a certain amount of games in division rivals, and you get your FUT Champs qualification points. But I don't know entirely yet if you need to re-qualify every week for the finals, but it seems like overall it should be a lot more casual of mode, which for me, it's just coming into a year where I'm not really that focused on performing, and I'm really just want to give you guys some good content. It should allow me to do pretty well content wise, because I don't think it's really too unrealistic to get a decent rank. And then also on top of that, I should be able to give you guys some decent rewards whilst not playing at the most top tier, because I think this year I'm not going to really be focusing that much on the top tier. I'm really going to be a lot more into content creation. But anyway, boys, that's going to do for the video for today. Hopefully you guys found it informational. If you did, don't forget to hit a big old thumbs up, and if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. And we are less than a day away from starting off our FIFA 22 account for this year, the road to glory, and I'm extremely excited. Hopefully you guys are ready for FIFA 22 as well. We should have a lot more content coming to the channel. But anyway, boys, that's going to do it for the video today. Take care, have a good one, much love, and peace.
Whenever your heart is broken.